Welcome back to this World of Warcraft Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Seraphis, our level 28 Worgen Mage. Say g'day, Seraphis.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, and greetings to you at home watching as well. Welcome back to Azeroth. And of course, if you joined us in the last episode, you'll know that we made our way to Darkshore up here in Teldrassil. And you'll be pleased to know that we did a whole bunch of house cleaning up there. We did our fishing, we did our daily cooking quest, we sold up things on the auction house, and we cleared out our bags. And in fact, I even bought a new bag. Can you believe it? That's right, I did. Here we go. We have a look. I actually got from the, what was it? I think it was one of the quartermasters. It might have been the Gilnean one, or perhaps the Darnassus quartermaster. I can't quite remember now. It was near the flight master. Got ourselves, oh no, there it is. It's a Gilnean satchel. Silly Sambo. And you can see there it requires Gilneas revered reputation. And of course, you can always check your reputations by hitting your U key, and that'll bring up all the reputations for the various factions that you've interacted with in the game so far. And you can see here we are in fact revered as we hover over Gilneas there. So I was able to buy one of these nice bags here, the Gilnean satchel, 16 slot bag. It was nice and cheap as well. It was, well, actually it was less than 2 gold. I think it was about 1 gold, 60 silver because of my revered faction. And of course, if you are revered or indeed exalted with any of the factions, all of their gear and things that they sell will be a lot cheaper. You actually get a factional discount. So we were doing lots of stuff and very busy with ourselves off camera just to be able to clear things out. Now you might notice as well that I've still got a lot of stuff in my bag here, and you might notice that it's of the bear meat variety, and there's a lot of skins in there. That's right, a lot of leathers. We've got medium leather there, we've got light leather, we've got all sorts of different things, light hides. And what have we got? Stag flanks. And that is because, guys, you will be very proud of me. Check this out. Here we go. We go. Hit P and then hit our professions tab and look up here. There we go. Skinning. We now have skinning 131 out of 165. That's right, off camera I actually leveled up my skinning at last, so now we're actually going to be able to skin mobs in the areas that we're at. Didn't take me very long, probably only about half an hour, and I just wandered around in Darkshore here, and where are we? Here we go. I was wandering down from the ruins of Orbadine. I actually went to Lordanel and rode my way down the zone, all the way down here to Grove of the Ancients, and I killed stuff along the way basically, and finally leveled up my skinning. So yay us, we can now skin things in our proper areas. And of course what we're going to do now is we're going to catch a flight here. We're at the Grove of the Ancients. We're going to catch a flight back to Ashenvale, and we're going to fly to Astranaar, because of course we've got a bunch of quests, as you can see here on the quest tracker. We've got this not so charmed life up here, but where is it? Oh, the Thistlefur village, that's right. We've got to get 8 troll charms. We've also got to go over here to Thunder Peak, the new area in Ashenvale, where we've got to collect the Elun's Tear from where the lake was. It'd be interesting to see what's happened to that zone now. You can see down here, we've also got this here, Heroes Call Stone Talon Mountains. That's actually the border between Ashenvale and Stone Talon, which is just down the bottom here. But you can see we've also got an archaeology dig site there. So we're going to make a stop past there and try and raise our archaeology a little bit as well. And then, of course, later on we're going to end up probably heading over back towards the east, over to Forest Song, because we've got a bunch of quests over here that'll kick off over in the Warsong Lumber Camp. So lots for us to do. Let's start off by catching our flight to Astranaar, and of course I'm here at the Flight Master. Here we go, let's see if we can find it. There it is, Astranaar. Off we go. And I do love these flights. It just gives us a nice scenic little view of the zones. It's great fun flying around. Of course, much easier than the old days where you had to run around. And there's the Master's Glaive. Of course, you'll remember us questing here way back when we were trying to stop that from being raised by the Twilight cultists there. And then, of course, we made our way further south down here. Black Fathom Deep's the other entrance over there to our right. And then we'll slowly start hitting Ashenvale Forest itself. The border to that is just coming up. There we go, Ashenvale. And, of course, you will also remember we were questing over there for a little while as well. There was a bit of a horde outpost over there with a bit of invasion. Bathrin's Haunt as well here, where we're trying to pick up that Bathrin's Hair. And of course we're going to come up on Maestra's Post. We'll fly over the top of that. Here we are, the ruins of Ordil Aran. And here are those little gems, or rather those moonstones that we had to what do we have to do? We had to turn them off, I think. Here's the horde invasion of Maestra's Post, seen from the air. So of course it looks a lot different from up here. A little bit of lag there, not sure what's going on, probably Vista. And the Thistlefur village where we ultimately have to come back. I think that over in the background there, that gate is where we're going to end up coming. And here we are coming into Astranaar. So you can see with the new flight points in the zone, it's very fast to get around now. A lot faster than the old days, that's for sure, when we had to either run it, hoof it on foot, or we had to fly, use our mounts and just run around. So nowadays, there's a whole bunch more flight points, so it's a lot easier to get around. Alright, what will we do first? I think what we'll probably do, by the way, we can't empty our bags because we have to go and put all this stuff on the AH from all of our skinning. I was killing all those mobs and we got lots of skins, lots of meat, got some shadow gems there, and some green items as well. We do have to go back and put them up on the auction house. But what I do want to find is a mailbox around here because, as you know, we went and posted stuff on the auction house in Darkshore in the last episode, and already you can see we've got some unread mail here, mail from the Alliance auction house. All we need is and there's lots of players around, is a mailbox. Here we go. Let's see what has happened. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get 18 items. Wow, look at that. So that's basically one day, and we've got 3 pages worth of stuff from the AH. Can you believe it? So here we go, 92 silver. We've got our moss agate. Look at that, 5 gold, 21 silver. 22 gold here for that clam meat. Unbelievable. It's just such a good economy. Whoops. We've got another clam meat there, 6 gold. So as I've said in the last episode, 1 gold here. If you're not using the auction house, you're doing yourself out of a very big favour in terms of getting lots of money. It's basically money for nothing. Lots of little silvers here, they all add up at the end of the day. 91 silver, almost a gold there. Another 91 silver for some coarse stone. Another 91 silver. You can see all of this stuff is used by other traders and tradespersons in the game. They need these materials for their trade, and then of course they turn them into useful items that they can then sell to other players or in the auction house. So 1 gold, 31 silver there. It's a fantastic economy in WoW. After 6 years, it's absolutely still going strong. As you can see, as evidenced by all the money that's pouring in here. Another gold 40, another 2 gold 80 there for some linen cloth, and look at this, folks, 44 gold, 65 silver for some 8 tangy clam meats. Look at that. And there we go. So that was well worth our effort. And if we open our bags here, we can see I now have 217 gold just from using the auction house just a little bit. And of course, in my bags, I've got all this stuff here, which also needs to go up on the auction house, and that'll make us a whole bunch of money as well. So please, 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 if you're playing, for goodness sake, use the AH. Alright, onwards and upwards, we need to head northwards, and we need to go up here to the Thistlefur village. And what do we got there? There's a Draenei player, a Draenei mage. Hello to you. And we're going to go off wandering now up to the Thistlefur village, where we have to get these troll charms. So I'm very interested to see why there are trolls in the Thistlefur village. They're certainly a long way from home. And I mean, we did know that there was a troll invasion up in Darkshore. Of course, we had to go and stem that. So I guess it's an extension of those guys, I'm not sure. Anyway, you can see on the map, we have to wander up this path basically. So I'm going to try and clear a bit of a way there. We've got our new abilities too, don't forget. We've got our Ice Lance and our Scorch here. We'll use the Scorch. It does a whole bunch of damage. Good thing. And it looks like we're going to aggro this mob, so I'm going to go in there first and freeze it in place and get out of the way, and then we'll take it down with a whole bunch of instant abilities. We'll use our new Ice Lance. There it is. Oh, and look at that, we got ourselves a nice green pattern there. We'll check that in a minute. We'll just take out these guys, and we'll tell you all about the patterns. Because of course I don't think you guys have seen them before, if you haven't played WoW before. Alright, cleaning up here, and once again these guys are grey, so they're not giving us any XP, but that's okay, it's not why we're here. Linen cloth, we like that. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Where is it? There we go. That is a pattern. That's what a pattern looks like, folks. And you can see here it says that it requires a tailoring. That's what a tailoring pattern looks like. So you can see there red woolen boots. And if you use this, it teaches you how to sew red woolen boots if you are a tailor. So of course, if you're a tailor, you need to learn these recipes, which basically allow you to craft those items from then on. And you can see there's a lot of information here. It actually shows you what the red woolen boots stats will be like once you craft them as a tailor. So you can see here that they're for your feet, obviously. They provide 39 armor and 5 spirit, and they require level 15. So you'll be able to make those and sell them to players or sell them on the auction house. And you can even see there, it actually shows you what are the ingredients that you need in terms of actually crafting this pattern yourself if you were a tailor. So you'd need 4 bolts of woolen cloth. So now you can see where our wool cloth goes. We make bolts. We don't make them, but we put them on the auction house. Tailors will actually buy that raw cloth and convert them into bolts of cloth. And then of course they'll need them to make these things like shoes, dresses, belts, gloves, you name it. They can make all the or a lot of the clothing items in the game. So they need 4 bolts of woolen cloth. They need some light leather times 2, and in fact there you go. That's why we put these on the auction house. You can see how it all starts to come together, I hope. We do the skinning, we get the light leather, and then the tailors can buy it off the auction house, or we can sell it directly to players as well. So they'll need 2 light leather, they'll need some fine thread, and 2 red dyes, and they get them from a tailoring specialist vendor in Stormwind City or major cities around the place, or some tailoring vendors, or just general crafting vendors. So if they have all of those ingredients, that with this pattern, they'd then be able to make some red woolen boots. That's how it works. That's how the economy works. All the players of whatever profession you're using basically needing stuff from other players. So it's very well designed, and of course creates a healthy trading economy and a healthy community as well. So it's a fantastic idea, and very addictive of course as well. And there's a big opportunity to make lots and lots of money if you're a crafter as well. Right, let's take out that horrible totem. Totems, Blimmin' shamans, they drop their totems. You've got to take them out because they're just like pets really, and they'll wear you down. And of course if you play a shaman yourself, you get to use those totems. You get to choose from a whole bunch of them. You can have up to 4 out at once too, by the way. Alright, so we're being attacked by that ranged Pathfinder Thistlefur there, who of course is basically a hunter class. Alright, so onwards and upwards we go, making our way. Let's see if we can love this. Oh, I accidentally killed a squirrel! Can you believe it, folks? I can't believe that. How horrible. I didn't mean to kill the squirrel, I meant to love it, to /love it. Oh, terrible. Dear oh dear, oh man, Seraphis, you are going to go to hell for that. That's horrible. You know, I'm one of these players who just can't stand killing poor innocent little critters for the hell of it, and then I go and kill one accidentally. That is terrible. Dear. And there we go, we've got ourselves a totem. We'll give that a whack, get rid of it. And there goes another player, a Draenei Paladin on his Alec, running towards the same spot we are, I'd say. Nice and handy that we're clearing the way for him. Oh no, he's veering off to the side. Right, so I presume we're going the right... Oh no, maybe we're not going the right way. Let's have a look. Oh no, there it is. It's over that way. So now I think we do have to go up into the Thistlefur village through that main gate up the top there, and then curve around to the east. By the looks of what's on the map anyway. We'll soon find out. And hey, it doesn't matter if we're going the wrong way. It's all adventuring and exploring. Lots of fun to be had no matter what. Alright, let's see if we can mount up now. Cleared things out. We're probably safe to ride on through. We'll just check our map again. So yeah, you can see here, if we have a look at the map, you can see that this path winds all the way up, but it does split off to the east and through the Thistlefur village, and then we'll carry on past that. So I think we are going the right way. Couple of guards at the gate.
You need to get closer.
Yep, you need to get closer. That's of course because if you right click on a mob, that's basically meleeing it, and of course we're too far away for a melee attack. Instead we're going to use our ranged attacks. Certainly taking a chunk out of us, these guys. They can hit hard, that's for sure. Don't underestimate them. Just because they're level 21 doesn't mean they don't pack a bit of a punch. of course, the good old arcane missiles taking them out. Right, through the gate into a new area. Doesn't it look beautiful, folks? Just a fantastic looking zone, as I always say. I love wandering around here. It seems endless. Lots and lots of places, lots of nooks and crannies to explore if you're so inclined. That will peep over the edge here, see what we can see. Alright, so you can see we've kind of come into the Thistlefur village area. There's all sorts of nooks and crannies down there. If you have a look here, you can see the little huts on the map. And we need to head up this way, I think. Yeah, oh, what have I spotted? Some tin. And once again, of course, money in the bank. Tin being used, this tin ore, once we make the bars out of it, of course, smelt the bars, being used for all sorts of different professions. Again, putting it up on the auction house so that those professions can use it. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Alright, so I think where we're headed is probably under that archway up ahead. So we'll do some killing along the way. And there's that Draenei Paladin come back around as well. Looks like he's a bit lost. Oh, we picked up a nice green item there, a Forester's Axe of the Monkey. That will also do nicely on the AH. Of course, no good for us because we can't use axes as a mage. There we go. Discovered Thistefur Hold. So I'd say we're definitely in the right place. Once again, getting chunks taken out of us there. Right, where do we need to go? It's over there somewhere, so I'm not sure if we need to go up first. Let's have a look at the old map. No, I'd say we'll probably head over this way. Maybe it's sort of over there. It's behind. Tough to know. Let's help this guy out. So I think we're headed in the right direction. Hang on, let's actually select the right quest. So it might be in here, then around to the left perhaps. Of course, it's quite a big complex, the old Thistlefur village and the hold. So goodness only knows. We might have to go around the top way, don't know yet, until we get through here. And you can see once those guys get down to a certain amount of health, they actually try to run away. So if you've got any abilities that can trap or snare them, that certainly helps. Okay, it looks like that's not where we need to be going. Looks like we probably need to go up the top like we originally planned and then back down and around, because that's a bit of a dead end around there. So let's do that. Try and avoid trouble. Oops, and we didn't. Got a bit close and aggroed that one there, the Thistlefur Pathfinder. I'd say he's trying to find the same quest as well, by the looks of things. Isn't this forest amazing? Seriously, folks, just lovely. And once again, extolling the virtues of WoW. Some people say it's cartoony and too basic looking for them. Yeah, it is. It's very stylized, but I absolutely love the feel of it. Using our instant abilities, of course, while we move. Don't forget that. All your casted stuff you can't. That'll interrupt your cast. But of course, if you've got an instant, then you can run. Oh, look at this. This to me looks like the main part of Thistlefur Hold. Looks like an entrance of some sort. Looks like some kind of den. So I'd say we're exactly where we need to be. Let's have a look at our map. Yeah, it's getting close now. Oh, look at that. We've got a quest as well. And a tin vein. And yeah, look at that. That is definitely a Thistlefur den. And you'll get used to this view of these. There's quite a lot of them around the world. Of course, if you've played WoW for any length of time, you'll have seen your fair share of them. Very cool. I love going inside these because, as you know, I love my dungeons. And these are just a little bit different. Normally the Thistlefur dens are sort of carved out of wood under big trees, and you can see there that it is kind of in the side of a cliff you can see the dirt and the rock there, and there's a massive huge tree on top of it. You can actually see the roots of the tree sticking out from the roof of the den in there. Lots of cool detail. Alright, who we got here? Veer Darksnout, hello to you. Here we go, Too Far Gone. Yes, I speak your tongue, Worgen. This is interesting. Actually, before we speak with you, we're actually going to take care of this wandering Thistlefur Pathfinder that appears to be coming our way. Alright, took care of him nice and easy. And of course we can pop up here and have a look around. Look at this, we're nice and high. Look at all the pathways, all the different areas of the forest, and you can see straight ahead down there there's some kind of ruins, and that is Bathrin's Haunt. If we look on the map and see in the general direction that we're pointing, you can see it when we hover over that, it actually says Bathrin's Haunt, and of course that's where we were collecting the Bathrin's hair from. That is way off down there in the distance. So another way of getting there, there's obviously a little back path coming up there, and you can see that on the map as well, the little trail of dots. So there's a back way, lots of different ways to get to all the different areas of the forest. Very cool. And there you go, you can see the tree above the den of the Thistlefur there. Alright, let's see what this guy's got to say again. Yes, I speak your tongue. We furbolg have been through this kind of corruption before. Not long ago our leader stole the idol of Remulus. The demon-tainted thing ensorcelled the entire tribe, and our redemption was barely delivered by a druid known as Brol Bearmantle. But this time we did not steal. The trolls of Zoramgar gave us the charms as a sign of friendship. A deadly friendship it would seem. Our chief, Dal Bloodclaw, is too far gone. Enter the hold and return with his charm. So unfortunately, looks like the chief of the furbolgs there, Dal Bloodclaw, has been turned. He's too far gone, and we have to go get his charms as proof of killing him. And look at this, we get ourselves what do we get? A nice ring there. And what has it got on it? Agility and stamina. Unfortunately, not too much good for us. 33 armor and 4 intellect for this cloak. And you can see that it's actually got more. Oh yeah, actually is better than the one we've got on. So that'll be nice to get. Let's have a control click on that. Of course, you can have a look and see what it looks like. All right, we'll definitely accept that quest. You can see now we're 1 bar away from level 29. I think we've got level 29 and level 30 to go. If we look in the dungeon finder here, you can see we've got till the end of level 30 to do Black Fathom Deeps and Stormwind Stockade, so we'll absolutely have to do them. But onwards and upwards into the Thistefur Hold we go, on our way to try and find what's his name? Dal Bloodclaw, I think. Dal Bloodclaw, sorry. And let's have a look on the map and just check where he is. Not too far away. And of course we also need those troll charms. So I'm guessing that the charms are here in the den as well. Very cool looking place. Love the dens. All the nice wooden textures on the sides there. And you can see these guys, their number is actually green. The level number on their portrait is green, so of course that means they are going to be giving us, let's get the roach for our achievement too, by the way, killing the pests. They are going to give us XP for killing them, which is handy. Alright, what's this? This looks like a troll chest. Alright, so the trolls have been in here, and this is how we get the troll charms. There we go. Alright, 1 out of 8. Let's have a look at it. The aura permeating this charm's wood makes your skin crawl. Alright, so we've got to try and find 8 of those. Some of these dens can be pretty big and pretty confusing if you haven't been in them before, in terms of finding your way around. And we'll use the good old arcane blast there, or rather arcane explosion, I'm sorry, to get rid of that totem. Damn totems. Alright, here we go. So randomly dotted around will be these troll chests. And of course from this vantage point you can see how complicated the den is. There's areas all the way over there. It stretches off down into the distance. In fact, so far we can't even see way over there. Very convoluted. Yeah, and like I said, and look at that, there's another pathway down there as well. Oh, and some troll charms. There's a chest down there. We'll stay up the top side at this point. But yeah, very easy to get lost if you don't know your way around in these places. And of course that's part of the adventure. That's why I love being in dens and dungeons and caves. Because half of the adventure is actually trying to figure out where on earth you go. Now you've got to be careful with those guys running off, because if there are allies of them nearby, they will actually go and call their allies. They're actually quite smart. So you've got to be a little bit careful, because all of a sudden you could end up with a whole bunch. In this case, could have been 3 of them on us, and that probably would have spelt out doom. So you've got to be a little bit careful.
We need to target something first.
And of course, all of this XP adding up. You can see our XP bar down here is now only half a bar away from leveling us to level 29. Gosh, they can take a beating, can't they? Absolutely amazing. And of course, the other thing that you will always find inside these dens and caves are mining nodes as well, which is great. So if you are a miner, then definitely explore all of the caves and caverns that you can, because you'll find a higher than usual concentration of nodes. Just a little tip for you. And speaking of which, oh, look at that, we've been slowed as well. You can see up here. Oh, no, it's gone now. We've got a debuff on us. He snared us. And how is that? The actual mining, which of course you get XP for, leveled us. And you see there, level 29. Congratulations to Seraphis. Well done.
Fantastic!
It is fantastic. Nearly level 30. Gosh, we're motoring through the content now. We'd never have been this fast in the old days. It would have taken probably 3 times as long to get to level 30 as it has for us this time. There we go. Oops, and here comes somebody over the bridge. Let's take him out before he wanders onto us. Nice easy kill there. Let's just wander up the top here just in case there's any of the troll charms, of course. And more XP for killing these guys. Like I said, we're never in a rush, but hey, it's always a good thing. Oops. Ooh, I was going to say that other guy's going to wander down towards us, but we were lucky. And once again, you can't skin the furbolgs either, because they're not designated as creatures. They're basically sentient beings, which you can't skin, which makes sense. Get that rat. Whoa, okay, sent him flying. Right, another troll chest and another troll charm. 3 of 8 of those. And it looks to me like we're going to be spending a little bit of time in here. Well, I know we're running out of time for the episode, only a couple of minutes to go, so we'll carry on, and then we'll probably pick it up in the next episode. As we go across this bridge, across the walkway here, let's clear these guys out, making sure we don't fall down. And off in the distance there, we can see more troll chests and a tin vein as well.
Need a target.
And there's another troll chest. Clear out the mob next to it there. Using our arcane missiles, seeing as they're up. And of course tabbing targets to that totem and then just using one of our instant abilities to get rid of it very quickly. Look at all this stuff. It's like a treasure trove in here, isn't it? Lots and lots of mining nodes, lots of troll chests, lots of XP giving Thistlefur, although now you can see it's turned grey on his portrait there. Level 22 is now too low for us in terms of getting XP, because of course we've leveled up to level 29. Well, this thing doesn't want to die. There we go. Now, one other thing, of course, that we did get because we turned level 29 is a talent point. So what I'll do is I'll have a good old investigation of those during the break between filming, and when we come back we'll put 1 point in there. And of course I'm talking about the N screen. If you need to know how to bring up your talent points, hit the N key and there you go, your talent tree. You can see there it does say we have 1 unspent point. Alright, so that's probably as good a place as any, I'd say, to log out. Grab this troll chest that's respawned first. There we go, and we'll try and find somewhere relatively safe, although nowhere around here is truly safe. There's mobs everywhere. Maybe we'll just clear out this one more. Opening with the good old Frostbolt, of course, as you know, to slow him down so as he runs towards us, we actually get a lot more time to cast off some abilities. And we'll pick up, I think I saw it, yeah, there we go, a nice troll chest. That'll be 7 out of 8. In fact, I think I can see one just up ahead, so we might as well make it 8 out of 8. Nice clean sweep to finish off the episode. And there we have it, the lucky last troll charm that we need. All done. Look at that. There we go. So now you can see all we need is... What do we need? Bloodclaw himself. And it looks like we're somewhere near here. We're basically right on top of him where it says on the map. If we zoom out, you can't quite see. There we go. We're right nearby. So that's interesting. He should be around here somewhere. Maybe he's above or below us perhaps. Not sure. Either that or the quest mark is wrong. Oh, actually, no, he's probably down below, so we'll probably jump off in the next episode. Anyhow, that's it for us, folks. We'll investigate the old talent tree, and I'll let you know what we're going to put our points to at the beginning of the next episode. But aside from that, certainly hope you enjoyed this one. Of course, as we started off in Darkshore, took the flight down to Astranaar and then made our way up through here into the Thistlefur village and indeed the Thistefur Hold, which is where we are now. And not forgetting it as well, be proud of me, we actually got our skinning up to 131 and that's going to be great. By the way, we also got this passive ability here. When you level up your skinning, you get this thing called Master of Anatomy, and basically it says that skinning all those dead animals has broadened your anatomical knowledge, increasing your critical strike rating by 3. And of course, being a mage, we do want anything to do with crit strike at all, and that's going to help, and that will level up and rank up as we rank up our skinning as well. You can see here it's rank 1, so it may go to 4, 5, 6, who knows, later on. You also get those kind of passives for other things like herbalism and other gathering skills as well. It's quite cool. Alright, but that's it from us, folks. We're way over time now. Certainly hope you enjoyed this episode. More than that, of course, I hope you're having a great day and that you'll join us in the next episode. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and Seraphis, our wonderful level 29 now Worgen Mage, it's us saying take care, we'll see you later, and bye-bye.